Liberia was the first African republic to proclaim its independence and is Africa's first and oldest modern republic. We will be considering the top 10 richest people in Liberia in this video. Before we proceed, click on the subscribe button if you are yet to do so. Like, share and comment on this video. Let's take a look at the top 10 richest people in Liberia. Number 10. Varney Sherman, having a net worth of $2.7 million. Varney Sherman was born on the 16th of February, 1953. He is a prominent Monrovia lawyer and a partner in the law firm of Sherman & Sherman and also a politician. He ventured into politics after the First Liberian Civilian War. In 2005, he contested under the Coalition for Transformation of Liberia for the presidential seat of his nation, but he was placed fifth. In 2009, Liberia Action Party was merged into Unity Party and he was the person chosen to be the national chairman. Number 9. Winston Tubman, having a net worth of $3 million. Winston Tubman is a Liberian lawyer and politician. He was a former Justice Minister for the nation, as well as having been the standard-bearer of the Congress for Democratic Change. He is also widely known for his vast experience in the United Nations, having served the United Nations in different capacities. He is the nephew of William Tubman. Founding members of the Movement for Justice in Africa, a movement that calls for justice in the African continent. He also founded the Liberia People's Party. Number 7. Prince Yorme Johnson, having a net worth of $9 million. Prince Yorme Johnson, popularly called Prince Johnson, just like all others on this list before him, is a politician. He serves as a senator for the Nambia County in Liberia. He is known for playing a major role in the first civil war that occurred in Liberia. He left the country afterwards but returned during the 2005 general election. He contested in the election and won a senatorial seat to represent Nambia County. He also chaired the Senate Committee on Defense during his first term as a senator. Since then, he has played active roles in Liberia's politics. Number 6. Jewel Taylor, having a net worth of $11.2 million. Jewel Taylor was born January 17, 1963. She is a politician, and was the former First Lady of Liberia from 1997 to 2006, and is presently the Vice President of Liberia. Aside being one-time First Lady and becoming the Vice President, she has held other positions including Deputy Governor of the National Bank of Liberia, President of the Agriculture Cooperative and Development Bank, ACDB, and Mortgage Financing Underwriter of the First Union National Bank. Number 5. Charles Brumskin, having a net worth of $17 million. Born on the 27th of April, 1951, Charles Walker Brumskin is a Liberian politician and attorney. He was once the leader of the Liberty Party. He was a promising candidate during the 2005 and 2011 presidential elections in Liberia but lost both elections. As a lawyer, he was a senior partner of Brumskin & Associates, which is a leading law firm in Liberia. Number 4. Joseph Boakai, having a net worth of $21.3 million. Joseph Boakai is the third richest man in Liberia. He has held several leadership positions in his nation. He was the vice president under former President Ellen Sirleaf. He was once the Minister of Agriculture. He is the owner and co-owner of Lusu Resources Corporation and Agro Machines, Liberia. Over the years, Joseph has served on many boards, including Chairman of Liberia Finance and Trust Corporation, Chairman of the Board of Star Radio, Member of the Board of LOIC, Member of the Board of the Liberia Baptist Theological Seminary, Founding Organizer African Methodist Episcopal University, Founding Organizer of the CWA Methodist University, Ambassador of the Liberia YMCA, President of Lusu Resource Corporation, and ex-President of the Monrovia Rotary Club. Number 3. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, having a net worth of $27 million. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, born on October 29, 1938, is currently the third richest person in Liberia and the richest woman in the country. The first woman to head a country in Africa, she was the 24th president of Liberia and served her nation between 2006 to 2018. Prior to her presidency, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf served as Assistant Administrator of the United Nations Development Program and as Director of its Regional Bureau for Africa, with the rank of Assistant Secretary General of the United Nations, a post she resigned to contest the 1997 presidential elections. She was the first African woman Vice President of Citibank assigned to the Nairobi, Kenya office. President Sirleaf has been awarded honorary doctorates by more than 15 institutions. She was awarded the prestigious Nobel Prize for Peace in 2011. She is the recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the United States' highest civilian award. In 2011, Ellen was named one of Forbes' 100 most powerful women in the world. In 2010, The Economist called her the best president the country has ever had. Number 2. George Weah, having a net worth of $30 million. The former professional footballer and Ballon d'Or winner is the second richest man in Liberia. Formerly a footballer, he is now a politician and is the current president of Liberia. Born in 1966, Weah became the 25th president of Liberia in 2018.